I hope you're enjoying this kind of journey of creating your YouTube presence. Now, I know what most of you are thinking at this point. You're like, okay, James, I got all this philosophy and these tactics, but I haven't made a YouTube video yet. Okay. We're getting to that. That's step number 5. Step number 4, find your first 10 strategic partnerships on YouTube. Find your first 10 strategic partnerships on YouTube. Now, this step is really more of a research step, but it's extremely important. Again, my goal with this training is to help you get local sales leads. And so in order to do that, and in order to get more exposure on YouTube, you need to find people in your local community that already have a YouTube presence that are going to be able to partner with you and allow you to do some guest videos for them. Maybe they can do a guest video on your channel, whatever it might be. Now, this is where your creativity as a business person comes into play. And so if you really want to grow that YouTube channel fast, the best way to do it is to make a strategic partnership, okay? So what do I mean by that? Well, what you want to do is, first of all, you got to kind of figure out your geographic area, which is really important even for step 5 as well. But you need to understand your geographic area. What's the main town that people are in? In other words, where are you going to be selling primarily in terms of geography? And then make a list of the other like top 5 largest cities besides the big one, right? So, you've got, let's say you're in, Chicago, and so you have, Chicago, like that's like the main city. But then you also have, Elgin, Illinois, you have, Northwest Indiana, whatever it is, surrounding areas, right? And so you want to kind of make a list of these cities, and then you go on YouTube and just search for that city name and see who is on YouTube posting things in that city that are actually getting some YouTube views. Now, don't be surprised by the fact that there's a lot of people that maybe have 100 views or 200 views, and you're like, wow, like there's like nobody in my city doing YouTube, or who am I going to partner with? None of these people have anything. That's a good thing. That's awesome, because that means 2 things. Number 1, it means that you have a wide open market, and so you can just like hammer it. You can just kill it there because nobody else is really doing anything on YouTube in your local city. But the other thing is, strategic partnerships are going to be a lot easier because you can find 10 people that all have a couple hundred views and say, hey, let's help each other build our YouTube channel. You come do a video for me, I'll do one for you. And so you kind of get the idea, but you want to look for at least 10 people that can be strategic partners. Also, start talking to your current connections about the fact that you're launching your YouTube channel. Set a date, put a line in the sand and say, hey, I'm launching my YouTube channel on, May 1st, on April 1st, June 1st, and start letting everybody know, because as soon as you post that first video, you need to get everybody to watch that video. I'm talking about your parents. I'm talking about your siblings, your spouse, have them watch it a couple times. Everybody, your friends, your personal Facebook friends, everybody. And what you're going to do is you're going to say, hey, I just need some feedback. I know you're not interested in what I have to offer, my services and my solutions, but I just want to get some feedback. And also, in case you know anybody that might be interested, you could share this video with them. But could you please just give me some honest feedback about my videos, the quality, how I can make them better, things of that nature. And so you've got to get these strategic partnerships kind of figured out ahead of time a little bit. Search around a little bit. Find some other people on YouTube that are in your local area that are going after maybe even your same target market, which would be awesome. Also, though, make sure you're already priming the pump for kind of these strategic partnerships with friends and family and other connections, and say, hey, I'm starting my YouTube channel. I'm going to ask that you please watch I'm doing these first 10 videos. Please watch every single one of them. They're not very long, but I really want to get your feedback on my channel. Also, it'll really help me if a lot of people are viewing my videos. And the difference in your local market, seriously, the difference between you having a YouTube video with 10 views and one that has 100 views is a big deal. I mean, that's a big difference. That can mean the difference between you actually getting on Google.com's search page when someone searches for what you offer and not getting on there. And so it's a big deal. So every view matters at the beginning. You're just trying to get lots of views. And so get those strategic partnerships in place, and then you're ready to start making your videos, which I'm talking about in step number 5.